It was a cold day in Bayback, the kind of cold that drives men mad if they're not bundled up in a parka. Then she showed up and things warmed up by a couple of degrees. Her hair was like white fire, her red dress blazed through my dark office like a fire, her legs fire. This was gonna be a lot of paperwork. She waltzed in like a deranged monkey tearing through the 2-for-1 special at Giovanni's, frantic and starving for answers. Rich heiress to the largest weiner manufacturer in the tri-state area, Anessa Smith knew she was in big trouble. The dame's fortune was in jeopardy after the tragic disappearance of her brother Chester, with the kidnapper taking his half of the company's assets. A ransom note was found demanding Anessa's half for her brother's life, which would leave her with nothing. She was the damsel in distress, and I, the knight in shining armor.
Charles, I don't know what to do. It's my brother.
She didn't know what to do. Her brother
He's been taken.
had been taken. I knew what I had to do. I suspected it was that crooked crook Don DiMulaney.
Why aren't you saying anything?
In the south side of Bayback was a clip joint where grifter Don DiMulaney and his butter and egg man Vito Stefano did their bidding.
What's the password?
The password was Clambake.
Hello?
He wasn't budging, so I socked him.
Charles Arbuckle, you criminal flatfoot, what can I do for you today?
The greaseball knew what I was here for. I wanted him to confess what he had done with Chester Smith.
Seriously, what can I do for you?
Vito, who let this whack job in?
No one calls me a whack job and gets away with it.
Hey boss, what's he looking at?
Okay, Arbuckle, if you don't start talking in 5 seconds, tomorrow morning you're gonna wake up with a horse head in your bed. Except it's not gonna be a real horse, because I don't really want to harm an actual animal, and I can't really afford that anyway.
Can't even afford my spaghetti.
Shut up, Vito! I don't pay you nothing, so you can talk.
Meatball.
Shut up, Vito. This is a vegan house.
I'd heard enough.
So, what did you find?
I couldn't bring myself to tell the dollface that I hadn't found anything. Imagine the shame that would bring me. I run a business after all, and that would kill my credibility.
I know you seem to be a man of few words, but I am paying top dime for you. And I don't appreciate your lack of information. I just want to know what happened to my brother. What's wrong with you? Why don't you speak?
I can't see women cry. It hurts my fragile, yet masculine ego. I knew what I had to do, and I did it for her own good.
Goodbye, Charles.
Rats. Everything I knew was wrong. I felt the only thing I had left to do was to drown my sorrows in a cup of God's sweet, sweet nectar. Then I spotted a rat.
Oi, and you sure this thing will work?
Of course, Chester. We left known on Nessa's doorstep and everything. Show us our money by next week. You're in full control.
Yeah.
Shut up, Vito. Shut up.
Those chuckleheads had no idea what was coming for them.
Excuse me. What do you want this time, detective? Oh wait, you can't tell me.
Any sensible human would not mistake it.
That's like a grasshopper. That's technically
This is about Chester, isn't it?
just saying.
I have an idea. It's called charades. You're gonna act it out in front of us what happened to Chester. Shake a leg. There was a goose. Here's the
Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Franklin Pierce Kid.
Transcontinental
Too many
Railroad.
flappers. The bars were too short.
My brother Chester faked his disappearance, left a fake note, because he wants to steal my half of the family cabbage? Fortune! My half of the family fortune!
My God. You know, it's probably a cabbage truck. That's why she thought it was cabbage. You see, when you have too much cabbage, then the truck gets overloaded.
Chester, Dee Mulaney, and Stefano were all locked up in the big house. I was paid handsomely, and I got a lifetime supply of free wieners.